So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. This morning I cut and split a boatload of firewood. Now I'm taking a little break here and going to go meet a cute chick for lunch. "31 years of marriage, and I finally got Melissa to start backing into a parking spot." What do you got there?
Freckled lemonade. It's lemonade and strawberries, so I haven't started drinking yet.
So I told them when I came in, it took 31 years to get you to finally back into a parking spot.
Well, plus no one was here. I was like the first one.
I'll see you at the house.
All
right, I just got back to the house. I think here in a little bit I'm going to head back down to the wood yard and work on some more firewood, but it's turning out to be a pretty decent day today. This morning they were still calling for rain and freezing rain most of the day. I think we're still going to get that, but it's probably not going to start till later on this afternoon or early this evening. But anyway, I wanted to get to the topic of today's video. I think when some people watch our videos, it appears that we live out in the middle of nowhere, and that's just not the case. It looks that way, you know, because we have a lot of property here. We shoot a lot of our videos out in the woods or here by the house, and you don't see any neighbors real close by. But we're just north of Pittsburgh, about a half hour, 45 minutes, and literally out the road about a half mile is where all the housing plans start, one after another. And we are one of the last few remaining holdouts here. All the land has mostly been bought up by developers. You know, I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't have anything against people making a living and building houses and things like that. But we are definitely one of the last few holdouts here for sure. Every year we probably get, I don't know, 4 or 5 different people or companies reaching out wanting to buy our property. You know, to put developments in and things like that. It's not something I plan on doing, but it's just amazing how things have changed around here since I was a kid. You know, I just went out and met Melissa for lunch, and that part of it's kind of nice. I mean, I can hop in the truck, I can go out the road, meet Melissa for lunch, I can be back here cutting wood, but I get to where I feel I don't fit in as much as I used to. Not that I care at all. I had to laugh last week. Eva and Melissa wanted these fruit smoothies from this place. I forget what it's called. I've gone there twice. Now, keep in mind, I go walking in with the hoodie, wood chips and sawdust all over me, maybe spilled some bar oil down my pants. And twice, they thought I was a DoorDash driver there to pick up food for somebody else. I just have to laugh. But I don't quite fit in like I used to around here, but everybody's real nice. I mean, it's just different, that's for sure. And there's no stopping it at all, though. Things continue to change, and we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. All right, got some more beautiful oak split there. That is really nice stuff. I kind of prefer those big rounds now, especially since I have that split fire splitter on the excavator. You get so much good wood out of just one of those things. But what I was doing here, I started making some bundle wood as well. I'll just split here with the splitter and then take those nice bark-free pieces, toss them in here. I'll just kind of keep filling up that hopper right there. Once it gets full, I turn the conveyor on and send it to the wood bunker. But yeah, this stuff here would be the ultra premium, I guess you'd call it. Good stuff. Anyway, right now I'm going to take a little break from the wood splitting. We're going to head up to the building and I will show you what I have going on up there. All right, we're back up here in the building. If you saw that video the other day, I did a test on several different wood stains. I tried tung oil, I tried the polyacrylic. I also used the pre-stain on everything. And by the way, a lot of people mentioned, I don't know what they saw in the video, but I think they thought I was doing all this on top of that nice stack of wood right there. I wasn't. These are just some 2x6s on a couple sawhorses. But anyway, I think we decided on the special walnut. We're going to take this outside in some more light. We'll give you a better look at that. But I think I'm going to do another test. I'll get another piece of pine and we'll use the pre-stain on it again, one coat of the special walnut, and then on this one here we're going to put another coat on it, and then on both of them we will put some of that polyurethane on top of both and see what that looks like. So there's a better look at the walnut in some daylight. It's not very dark at all, to tell you the truth. A lot of people said it's going to be too dark. We'll see what it looks like with the second coat, but I don't think it's dark at all. And we're going to have plenty of lighting inside the building. We're even going to have like rope lighting, some lights on the walls. So yeah, we're going to see what this looks like with one more coat, and then we'll figure out if we're going to go one coat, two coat, and then polyurethane on it, or maybe no polyurethane. I don't know. We'll have to see. Before we get into that though, I need to kind of clean up the parking area. This trailer's been sitting here since the other night. Kind of got everything all jacked up here. So I'm going to put a few things away and then we'll get back at it. I can't wait to get that track loader. I talked about it in the last video, but I need to make some more room around here. We're going to expand the wood yard down there, kind of widen out some roads, like that road that comes from the house down to the wood yard. Take out that fence back there behind me, and just kind of widen things out and get a little bit better organized. But that machine will be coming soon, and the weather should be getting a little bit better here as we get a little closer to spring. I don't know if I said anything the other day in that video, but this deck over trailer, when we went to get that lumber, it pulled great behind my truck. Really, really nice. It rides good. You don't get that bouncy bounce going or anything like that. No swaying. Worked out really well. I never thought those cameras inside the truck, I didn't think I had much use for them, but I have to admit, they are very, very handy when you're backing into a trailer. Really handy. So I got busy with a bunch of other little things this afternoon, and the sun went down about 2 hours ago, but I'm out here in the building now doing a little bit of work. I'll show you what I have going on here. I did put another coat on this walnut test piece here. I have not put any polyurethane on it yet or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure this walnut is the color that we're going to go with. And a lot of people are questioning, thinking it was going to be too dark. I don't think it will. Plus, over here in the game room, we're going to have a lot of lighting. And I think that walnut color will look good with the wainscoting that we're going to put in here. You know, it's going to be like that galvanized metal around the bottom. We're going to have rope lighting up across the top. Plenty of lighting in here. I think it's going to look really good. We kind of want to go with the rustic type, but something that looks real nice too, that's finished. So we're pretty well set on the walnut, I think. I just put up this, it's gonna be like a shelf up here above the door. It serves two purposes. Number one, it's a big tall ceiling right there. We'll have a nice shelf for decorations or whatever up above it. Now, I wasn't planning on doing that, but when Plumber Jim was here, we were trying to figure out how to run a water line up across here, have a shut off and come down for an outside spigot. So we talked about just putting a shelf in here, and the water line will come up here from the shower. We'll run a cold line up, over, down, and go out the wall right here. Probably have a shut off, I'm guessing, right in here. We'll see what Jim says. Plus, this shelf kind of matches up with what we did over in here. You know, I got one up here above this closet, and over above that doorway there, we ran the 2x6 out about 18 inches, I think. I can't remember. And I got 3/4 inch plywood on top of that. So we'll do the same thing in this hallway over here as well. So that should work out pretty good. So when I published that video the other day of all these different types of stains and tung oil and all that stuff, there are a lot of good comments and a lot of good suggestions, and people sent me emails as well and some pictures of what they did at their place. I'm trying to kind of weed through all that and find something that will work well for us. It's kind of hard because you get all these good ideas, but they're all different. You know what I mean? So we'll figure out what works best for us. And I just want to take some time, make sure we do the right thing, and we're happy with it for years to come. But anyway, I think that's it for this evening. I will report back tomorrow, and we'll see what we get into. So far, it has not started to rain yet. They're calling for rain and freezing rain. I just checked the radar, though. It looks like it'll be here shortly. All right, it's now late Friday afternoon. You're going to see this video on Saturday morning. I didn't do a whole lot outside today. It was kind of a miserable day. We had a bunch of freezing rain. It's pretty cold today. So the hunt man and I, we stayed in the house pretty much, took care of a bunch of things in there today. Melissa and daughter Hannah, she came home this weekend. They had to go to Ohio. They'll be back tomorrow night, so we're just kind of hanging out. But anyway, I was thinking last night, and I kind of slept on it, as far as staining that white pine. I'm not going to overthink this. You know, I got to thinking, it's not like I spent, 200 hours building a beautiful rocking chair and I'm putting a finish on a piece of furniture. I want the walls to look rustic, and I want them to age well. And I read through a lot of your suggestions and a lot of the comments, and I think I came up with a pretty good plan, so I'll surprise you with that. But I think that's about it. We're going to wrap this video up by showing you a bunch more of your tractor pictures. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I really appreciate y'all being here. And like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.